Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Sheaer Smokes. And that seems to be a bit of a habit of mine. I apologise for the gap in between videos. It's been a real struggle, if I'm being honest, to get out and about and get some filming in. Now, if Alan is sitting watching this video, he'll be saying to himself, "But you're never in." It's his usual catchphrase to me. But I have actually been doing some shifts at work. But in between those shifts, I have been able to visit a couple of cities throughout the UK. Furthest south was Liverpool. A friend of mine, Akil, who has Regis Cigars, was holding an event at one of my favourite places in Liverpool, the Puffin Rooms. And what a great time we had. The ambassador for Craigellachie was there, and we had a great chat about the different casks of Craigellachie that they have. And to kick the evening off, we were served some old fashions made with Craigellachie 13. And here's a couple of snaps just to show you. As well as the 13, we had two other Craigellachie drams, both 17-year-olds from different casks, and they went really well with the cigars that were paired with on the evening. And here's a picture of those. Then from Liverpool, it was up to Edinburgh, where we visited the Christmas market on Princes Street. And the highlight of that trip, I think, would be the ice bar, which was on George Street, which was held at a steady -8 degrees, and you were limited to a 30-minute visit. But during that visit, you were given a very nice cocktail, which was served in a hand-carved ice mug, which was pretty cool. Pardon the pun. And some really interesting ice carvings as well. And here's a couple of pictures just to share that with you. And then most recently, uh, across the country and to the city of Glasgow, where the plan was to do some Christmas shopping, but because of the poor weather, that idea was quickly shelved, and we found refuge in a couple of the interesting bars around Glasgow. One of which, where we had lunch, was the Bavarian Bauhaus, which was just amazing, especially the paddles of beer flights that you get. And here's a quick picture of that. And as you can see, some very nice and very tasty chicken wings, which I highly recommend. So a good couple of trips over the past few weeks since I last spoke to you. But it's head down now and into work. I'm working right through Christmas this year. I do have a few hours spare on Christmas Eve, so I'm hoping to get out and do a little Christmas video and get that posted in time. That's my plan anyway. But for now, I'm here at Muiravonside, one of the local country parks. It's quite close to Falkirk, so very handy when I have a couple hours spare during my shift, which is the case today. I can come here and chill out. It's only a short drive back to work. And helping me do that is, of course, my classic Falcon pipe. And you may remember this is the same pipe that my granddad had way back in the 60s. Not the exact pipe, but the exact replica. And in the bowl, I'm smoking some Watch City glass slipper, which is a really interesting blend. It has Virginia, Black Cavendish, Burley, there's Perique, there's Turkish in there, so it's all going on. It's very woody, very nutty, and just a perfect blend, I think, for this kind of setting. And as you'll know from previous videos, um, being here out in the woods is probably one of my favourite haunts, and just a perfect spot to come and recharge the batteries. And of course, a visit to the city wouldn't be complete without a tasty cigar. And both the Edinburgh and the Glasgow trips, um, we managed to do that. Edinburgh went to the Puffing Rooms, another one of our favourite haunts. And here's a couple of snaps from there. And then over to Glasgow. Uh, our favourite spot through there is, of course, the Dakota, which is a fantastic cigar terrace. And there we enjoyed a couple of cigars from Robert Graham's. Now, Robert Graham's are going to be celebrating their 150-year anniversary, so it was only right to have their 150 anniversary cigar, which was really nice, box pressed, very chocolatey. Yeah, great smoke. And we also enjoyed their own blend, the Tobacco Lords, which I've had before, and yeah, a very nice smoke as well. So yeah, a great afternoon was had in Glasgow, and not a shop was visited, which suited me down to the ground. So yeah, good times. So as I said, I'm smoking the Watch City glass slipper, and it's all thanks to your friend and mine, Gary, old and away, out there in Chicago, who first put me on to Watch City. I was out on an excursion with work, so I was late home. But because of the lateness of the hour, I was able to enjoy a nice 17% dessert wine, whereas Gary, I believe you were on the green tea. But never mind, it was a great chat as always. Ran out of time, which happens on every catch up. But yeah, it was great to chat to you, brother, and already looking forward to our next one in the new year. And as I mentioned, New Year, um, I'm definitely planning to get out more and just push myself a little bit harder into getting some more videos out there. So thank you all again for all your continued support and for tuning in and catching up with me. It's always well appreciated, especially the comments. And I hope you're all well and all organised for Christmas. Um, but yeah, I've got my trusty flask of coffee with me. The sun was out this morning. It was nice and bright. It's slightly dipped behind the clouds a little bit, but it's stayed dry. It's a balmy 3 degrees, but quite mild. So it's just nice for sitting out here. Flask of hot coffee and a nice tobacco in the bowl. Cheers. So yeah, the plan is just to sit back here for another hour or so. We'll have to head back. And after the hustle and bustle of these city visits, it's just nice to sit back and just have the nature soundtrack in the background. A perfect spot to unwind and recharge your batteries at the same time. So yeah, I can definitely and highly recommend it. So as I said there, I hope all is good with you, and hopefully, as I said, get out there on Christmas Eve and get a bit of filming done in between shifts, and pick it up again in the new year. So, as I said, thanks again for tuning in, and as always, until the next time, my name's Shearer. Enjoy your smokes.